Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you a quick review of the latest episode of Valor on the CW, which is episode 3 of season 1 called Soldier Ready. And you guys know, if you've seen my reviews of the first 2 episodes of the show, I've been kind of underwhelmed by it. But I'm still wanting to give it a chance. I'm still wanting to give it a little bit more time, because I really did like Christina Ochoa on Blood Drive. So I'm still willing to see where the show goes, see if it can kick it into a different gear. And this episode was probably the best of the 3 so far. I still want to say it's reached that level I want it to yet. But it's a step or 2 in the right direction, I feel like, with Nora, Gallo, and the others getting deployed, for that supply drop. I think the more they have them do that, the more exciting and engaging the show is going to be, of course. And it appears like they'll actually be making a direct move to try and get their captured soldiers back fairly soon within the next episode or 2. So I think the more they do that, the more into it, the general audience will be. But besides that, it's not just about the action either. I do feel like the character dynamics are getting a little bit better. This episode and the last one, the chemistry just between the actors, Christina Ochoa, of course, and then Matt Barr. I think that's become a little bit more evident as well. And then along with, let me just make sure I have the names right here. Okay. Okay, Melissa Roxburgh's character, sorry about this. But yeah, we've seen a little bit more with, her, she's a member of the CIA and everything. It's kind of unclear what her agenda truly is, I guess. But we see more with her. She's, bisexual apparently, so there's that. And I say bisexual because she sleeps with one of the other, female, soldiers that they have there, but then she's, since the first episode, clearly been getting flirty with Ian. So again, it's a little bit odd what she's really going for here. And then with Gallo, his disagreement with the guy he has a history with, Brian Craig's character. They disagree on how much fuel to use for this. Gallo has a certain idea and tactic he wants to use with just 3/4 of it, and Craig's character wants to just take the full tank and be safe. It turns out Craig was right, and Gallo sort of has to admit that by the end of the episode. Then, of course, another probably one of the better parts of it is, again, the flashbacks. We got to, it looks like when Nora and Gallo were actually rescued, back in that incident in Somalia we always hear about. Just to see that moment of bonding between the two, it felt like one of the more genuine moments in the show so far. When they're both, just sitting against the wooden post and everything. I thought that was actually a fairly good scene. And then also Nora being pursued by some kind of group, or the group that her and Gallo are being watched by. We don't know if it's another part of the military, the CIA, or maybe it's something else entirely. We don't know. That part is fairly good as well. But like I said, I still think the best is going to come the more they have them deployed and trying to successfully go about missions. I think that's going to be the best part of the show, and it's when our characters will probably grow the most, as seen, or be affected the most, maybe I should say, as seen when they're getting less of the supplies off, and it's on Nora to shoot down one of the guys that were coming after the helicopter. So that was a pretty good moment as well. But not much more to say about it here. We do get a little more context on what happened to the guy who had ran off in the flashback and everything, so that was alright. Overall, not a great episode, not a very good episode quite yet, but I do think it was picking up a notch or 2 more than what the first 2 did. I think, like I said, there's a couple small steps in the right direction, and I'm willing to watch more of it. So, if I'd rate this episode, I'd rate it maybe about a 7.3 out of 10. It's not bad, it's never been awful, but I just want to, see where it can really go when it tries to hit its high points. And like I said, hopefully it's starting to get there now. The ratings haven't been glamorous. The first episode is about 1.2 million, which is fairly standard for a CW type of show, so that's not bad. The next one is 0.99. Also not the worst case, but this one dropped to about 0.88. I won't worry yet unless it drops further below 0.80. Then I'd start to wonder a little bit what might happen as far as its second season chances go. But hopefully people keep giving it a shot, and hopefully it capitalizes on that. So yeah, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.